Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in the San Francisco 49ers playbook, looking at single back wing tight. Again, going with a heavier formation here. Let's just come out in Y stick. We'll match with we'll match with nickel. I feel like most people play nickel. Let's back the ball up. And this is a hot route master scheme, so we are obviously going to be throwing the ball. I think these are all 4 pass plays here that we're going to be looking at. And yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of different things with this. And let's just get into it here. So the first play we're going to be looking at is Y stick. And again, Hot Route Master is very important to this because we're going to put our tight end here, our backside tight end, on a crosser, kind of getting in behind our 2 tight end set over there, our wing set over there. And I just like to throw obviously Mike Evans is a great guy for this, is throw my big body receiver Mike Evans on just a streak, just so I have that aggro catch down the field if I really need a bailout here. And again, I really like Otten's route for beating man coverage. Cameron Brate, kind of pulling the zones out if you do get zoned. And just kind of show you what that looks like here. I mean, middle of the field opens wide open. Obviously, a user is going to look to take that away. But if you're hitting these short routes, a lot of the times, of course, we get we get a quarters look there. Because why wouldn't we? You know, obviously, we're going to get a quarters look. But I mean, if you're hitting these shorter intermediate routes, and of course, you don't have to just throw your tight end on a cross every single time. I mean, maybe you want to throw him just on a streak down the middle of the field, and I like to block my running back as well. Maybe you want to throw your tight end on a streak, though, because you see middle field open with the safeties, and you want to attack that. I mean, a ton of stuff you can do, obviously. Put them on. I mean, I don't really like to do a trail route necessarily, but maybe, hey, throw your opponent off, whatever. Absolutely. Again, post, corner, whatever you want to do. I mean, you can mix and match. You can mix and match every which way to do it, and here I, of course, mess my play up. But a ton of different things you can do with that head end. My favorite thing to do, though, is throw him on that crosser. Right in behind, because again, he does just get right in behind that Otten route there. And here we do get sort of like a man coverage, and we can kind of get upfield, pick up 9-10 yards right there. So not too bad. Again, trying to hit those short routes, throwing crossers in behind. This is going to be a very crosser-centric scheme here. So next one here is PA. What is it? PAFL stretch. Again, block my running back. Not that it does much. They don't really do much back there all the time, but we're blocking 6. We're blocking 6. So of course you have your face catching, your aggro catch on the left side of the field, with just your big body guy just running down the field. Kind of does like a little stutter in the middle of it. And Rudolph, I mean, you can throw him on basically anything. You don't want to necessarily cross him here because he does kind of run into your corner over there with your running smash. But you run your corner. I like to, honestly, a lot of the times throwing him on just a little a curl route and right in the middle of the field. I mean, the user a lot of the times is trying to stop that tight end. They just don't expect it. I mean, why would they go up and just turn around? But again, we're running smash to the right side of the field. Typically, that's a nice concept over there against a lot of different coverages, especially with your tight ends. I mean, really like running smash out of this look here. And again, I mean, you could always throw your running back out like that too as well. Maybe streak your tight end here, attacking the middle of the field. And heck, I mean, even opening it up against for your outside receiver as well, making that safety try to maybe play 2-on-1 with the tight end and the outside receiver if you streak them. And again, I mean, there's obviously nothing wrong with just running this stock as well. I mean, you have some nice concepts. Let's try to hit that right there. That's running smash, trying to pull the zones down, stretch them to the middle of the field with your backside tight end as well. So nice little play there at a PAFL stretch. Next one is PAY drag wheel. And this one, again, I mean, I'm going to take my Otten here, and we're going to put him on a crosser. And you can already see we have Rudolph on a shallow crosser, Otten going a little bit deeper, and then Mike Evans kind of running in behind that. And then Cameron Brate kind of being your pseudo 6.5 man protection here. You can block your running back if you don't want the PA action. So you have legit 6, and then Cameron Brate is your half, is like your chipper. And he chips, goes out, doesn't really get much. But there's just so much stuff going on in the middle of the field. It's very tough for the user to sort through which one they take, especially if you're doing a really good job mixing up your calls. I mean, and they don't know when it's coming here as well. I mean, it's really tough to. And then, I mean, of course, if you're getting a blitz, you still have your little check down as well. But it's really tough for the user to decide what is going to be coming as well. And I mean, of course, you can switch this as well. Maybe if you want to do an extra hot route or two, I mean, throw him off, throw Otten off to the flat, and throw Brate on your crosser. I mean, there's just a ton of different ways to do it. I mean, obviously, this is a quarters look. but you're really just trying to convolute just make it as convoluted as you can. Can't even speak. That's how convoluted it is. Make it really hard for the user to sift through and decide which route he should cover. And all he needs to do is just think for a split second. Oh shoot! And then next thing you know, I mean that's all it takes. That's all it takes in the game. So here, what we're gonna do, obviously, I've been blocking my running back. That's just what I do. But I block my running back, and then this time we're gonna be putting Kyle Rudolph again on the crosser. Again, you're seeing Otten and Rudolph on the crossers. Cameron Wright kind of slipping in behind, and then you have Big Mike Evans going on a corner, or on a comeback route rather. If you don't want that, you can obviously just re-streak him. That's obviously an extra hot route, but we'll re-streak him here just because this is practice mode. And obviously, I do like that the best here. But I mean, again, you're throwing linebackers a lot of the times on these tight ends, which are just as good as receivers, especially in late game. And then the linebackers are obviously really good as well now. But linebackers don't do as much, and so it's going to force them to play these DBs on the field. And then maybe you can get some runs in there too as well, and not just chucking the ball down the field all the time. But again, this is what it looks like. Crossers with the tight ends that are on the line. Brait kind of slipping into the flats here. I mean, if bro doesn't get hung up on what you're doing there. But I mean, kind of slipping out to the flats, you can see where that would have been open had he not got hung up on the offensive line there. Here we'll run it with the comeback route, just so you can kind of see that you can sort of, if you get the timing right and don't throw it right to the other team, you can get that timing right. He was going to come back to open field there. Just needed to wait it out another second. Here again, show you what it looks like. Just a couple more times here. Again, crossers to the middle of the field. Here you see Brait slipping out. Obviously, having a little bit faster guy in the team higher excel, higher speed is going to help him get out there a little bit faster as well. But I mean, this is pretty much the scheme though. A lot of crossers. Hot Route Master is essential to this scheme. Here we'll try to hit Mike Evans there, and you can see he is coming back to green grass. If you would leave him on that comeback route instead of doing the streak. But that is the scheme here. Pretty simple. You really only need Hot Route Master for the crossers, but you need it. So Hot Route Master is one of my favorite abilities, probably in the whole game. I mean, it's really opens up the whole offense of what you can do. So hope you guys did enjoy this one out of the San Francisco 49ers playbook. And yeah, hope you have a good one.